Welcome back to my channel. This is the Streaming Simmer. This is episode 2 of the Alphabetacy. We will be beginning to find a home for these Sims and start some gameplay. I hope you enjoy. First of all, we have the readers ready to move into a world, also known as the Adamses, Myla and her granddaughter Amanda. There are many locations. Again, because we're using the letter A, I'll go back and refer to the spreadsheet. Everything listed, there are 12 places that are available to be used as a residence that begin with an A. A note here is if number 8, library. You may create a residence with an on-site library, businesses and hobbies, or recreate a library on another lot in that world. There are 4 options on what you can do with this chart up here. You can simply look at what the starting funds are and choose what you would like based on those starting funds. Just a quick reference back, we have $32,000 because Myla did have a story that provided her with extra starting funds. With 32,000, we could use lot 1, 2, 6, 7, 9, 10, or 11, and the others would just be out of our price range. Option 2, use free real estate and choose any option you prefer. So leaving it up to you, choosing free real estate and then having the 32,000 left over to change decorations, whatever. Option 3, roll a 12-sided die. You may choose whether to use free real estate or use your funds and delete whatever items you need, including flattening the lot to purchase. If someone lives on this lot, you will need to evict them, but it is your choice whether to relocate them or leave them not in the world. If you choose free real estate, you can choose this as a chance in determining the family financial situation. If I wanted to use free real estate and we landed on the 113,000 lot, which is Anchor Point Library in San Sequoia, option number 8, then the 113,958 simoleons would be added to the budget. And that would mean that Myla was more wealthy. Or I could choose to flatten the lot and use the 32,000 she has. Option 4, create a spinner with each location above. You may choose whether to use free real estate or use your funds and delete whatever items you need, including flattening the lot to purchase. If someone lives on this lot, you will need to evict them, but it is your choice whether to relocate them or leave them not in the world. If you choose free real estate, you can choose this as a chance in determining the family financial situation. So I did set up a spinner. I just kind of do feel I want to be doing this sort of randomly. I'm going to also shuffle these options and see what we get. Avendia de la Eternidad, Ciudad Enamorado, Plaza Mariposa. So, pardon me for the horrible pronunciation. That is 130,000 simoleon lot. So I have some choices to make. Go back to the game and move our Sims to Ciudad Enamorado. Here we are at the location. I did have to move the dynamic daters, which I did just move them to another home in Ciudad Enamorado. I think the home is very lovely. I'm certain it is not furnished in any way that we would want it to be furnished for this family, at least not with Myla taking on her granddaughter. So I think what I'm going to do is leave the main structure and gut it and see what I have to work with. I'll be back after that. So at this point, I have just gone through and taken everything out that you would take if you moved. So I left in the restrooms, I left in lighting fixtures, floor wallpaper, but I pretty much took almost everything except things I thought I might go ahead and put back. So thinking that this could have been a picture of Milo when she was younger, because I do know that I want it to look like somewhere that she may have lived for a while. I will have a different purpose for these rooms other than bedrooms, which is what they were. But we will definitely be redoing some things and see what we have. And certainly a different coat of paint since we're looking at something quite different. I did leave the kitchen as well as the bathrooms, and since these stools looked as if they might be attached, I went ahead and left them as well. So let's see when we maybe put a bit of a Myla spin on this, what it's going to look like. Before we get started, I wanted to go back to this Excel spreadsheet and explain some of the rules that I'm following as I'm playing this. Some of the things that come up. We need to remember that our Amanda is an active sim. Also, must have items for the child's room upon moving in: an activity table, toy box, and an instrument of your choice, a child's violin or a keyboard. Now, all of that really is just to help remember that that's what we need to create the artistic prodigy aspiration that Generation A must complete. Now, since Amanda is an active child, and we rolled that last time, storyline for the active child. Again, here is a reminder of the must-have items: the activity table, toy box, and an instrument. Option 1, the active child. You are constantly doing something. You have a lot of energy, and your parent, grandparent is too old to keep up with all that energy. So you have to pick an after-school activity to keep you occupied. You pick drama as you are interested in all things pertaining to the arts. Artistic prodigy. You spend your days keeping up with homework and drama practice. You decide to take up either violin or electronic piano keyboard. Since you love art so much, your parent grandparent will take you to visit the Art Center in San Myshuno or a museum every weekend. If you have seasons, you can create Museum Day on the calendar. The goals for childhood, and they are going to be over here: complete the artistic prodigy aspiration, purchase reward trait always welcome, purchase reward trait antiseptic, complete grade school with a C or better, visit the Art Center in San Myshuno or museum every weekend with parent or grandparent. Optional childhood goals: complete drama club as far as possible. I say as far as possible because there is one level you can't achieve until high school. And then at that point, your sim will be a teen, and that would be in teen goals. Parent or grandparent keeps every drawing and displays it throughout your home. Create a museum day on either Saturday or Sunday on the calendar. And then after we complete all of those, we will go on to the teen. So if you have an active child, you would stay on this page for the teen. And I have a different spreadsheet for Generation A for each trait for childhood. I believe that's all you need to know. So here we are in Ciudad Enamorada, and this home has been given a makeover to appear as if an elderly lady has lived there. We may never know if this is where Myla has been living or if this is where her secret agency has simply set her up since she has to start paying attention to her granddaughter and taking care of her granddaughter. We have given the home convivial, good schools, and home studio to help with any things that we need for this generation. The outside has not changed very much. I did have many of the items that were out here, taken by the previous owners. I thought since the garden plots were unused that we could leave them there. And Mila has planted a few things. And we come right on in, right into the living room with some pictures Amanda has already created for Mila. You'll see that in the gameplay later. The living room, I wanted to have sort of an old feel, but also keep true to Ciudad Enamorado's aesthetic. And the painting that could have been Mila in her youth is still on display. Turning around, you see that there is, of course, a burglar alarm and a thermostat, an umbrella stand, and a coat rack, and another mat inside to clean your shoes on, and some pictures. Through our first door, we enter an office. Some pictures of Mila's travel across the world, and of course her writing desk. She does have some spare seats in her office where she might entertain someone while she's looking some information up. As far as Amanda and the rest of the world knows, this is her writing desk, but it is also where she browses the database to determine her next mission. Elderly, sometimes she'll feel the call of nature, so she does have a full bath attached. In our entrance, the second door leads us straight into the downstairs bathroom. This, of course, just has what the last tenants left of a sink and mirror. It is also a full bath. The tile has been changed. From the overhead view, we can just see that this is a full bath. It has everything that's needed for washing up, taking a quick shower from the heat, what have you. There is a door that leads out from this bathroom, and it leads you into the library. This library has lots of comfortable seating, a desk where Amanda can do her homework, or if Myla has some extra reports, there are two chairs and a couch with a nice pillow. Very comfortable for reading all the books that Myla's been collecting. To the right is the bathroom door. Straight ahead, we are back in the entranceway. And as we turn around, we see a dining area. I used the pancake painting instead of the egg painting because I felt that the bacon went better with the chairs that Myla had chosen. There are aprons for Myla and Amanda when they cook together. A festive fruit bowl has been left out with local fruit in it, an apple picture next to the aprons, everything that you need in the kitchen, along with a second burglar alarm and a fire alarm so that the firemen will come. I upgraded the microwave, and she has her seasonings, knives, everything you could really want in a kitchen. I believe I also updated the lighting. Leading to the backyard, we have a very colorful picnic table, some fun, festive lights that I believe Milo is hoping would encourage Amanda to spend some time outside, a water fountain that is overflowing, small grill. Back inside, we can head up the stairs that are in the living room now. And moving up the stairs, we see a very nice landing out to a balcony. The only thing on the balcony is this telescope. Are we using it to spy on the neighbors? To learn some logic skill? Who knows? Then another thermostat for upstairs. And over here is a small landing with three doors. The first door leads into the main bathroom, the one straight ahead. The main bathroom on this floor. It has a full tub and shower combo, lovely blue and aqua tiles to accommodate Amanda, and a nice sink, everything she needs. Back in the hallway, to our right, is Mila's room. Myla may be a grandmother, but she certainly does like color. She likes the greens and yellows. She has Amanda's school project sitting right there. I don't know why it says Myla's the creator. She did help Amanda complete it, but it is definitely Amanda's project, and Amanda began it. Myla's yellow bed, yellow wall and curtain, and again, the lovely flowered wallpaper, her dresser, and mirror. She also has a little trunk that she uses to travel sometimes, and an ensuite. It's a very small ensuite, but we do have black toilet and sink, yellow tiles, of course, black shower and mirror, and some black towels. Back in the hallway, we see the last door, which is to Amanda's new room. Amanda has a dresser with some pictures of her old friends that she had to leave. The curtain is a little old-fashioned, but it does have her favorite color, aqua. Myla made sure she had plenty of toys, a little penguin stuffy, as well as a toy box, beautiful abstract art, a violin, aqua sheets, a large dog stuffed animal, a rug that Myla really liked that is aqua with green flowers, but I don't think that Amanda is quite as into the florals as her grandmother. She also has a doctor's playset an art studio, but Myla insisted that she have something under it to catch all of the splatters, and a desk for homework with a cute figurine to keep her company. A lot of aqua in the room, as Myla did know that that was something that Amanda would like. And I just wanted to show off Myla's small garden over here, some herbs, some vegetables, and some flowers. That is it for the tour. I hope you enjoy the Let's Play. All right, I see now that it is 102,791 simoleons. It's still less than the 130,000 plus simoleons, so I feel pretty good about using the free real estate. So it seems she does have to purchase the lot for 2,000, and she'll be keeping 30,000 simoleons for expenses. It appears as if Myla is going to need some charisma skill to complete her work performance. It is Sunday. It is the first day of spring. On a dreary Sunday morning at 8:28 a.m., it seems that Amanda is moving in with her grandmother Myla. Amanda has just lost her parents and moved in with her grandma, and her grandma is here to welcome her. Amanda's telling her grandmother how much she misses her parents and telling her a little about who she is and hoping they get along because this is the first time they have met. Create Museum Day. We'll start with Saturday and we will add a holiday. What represents art to me? I suppose a paper and pencil drawing, and I will put Museum Day. There's no decoration theme. I am going to give them a day off work school because I do not want the grandmother to go to work if she has work. We'll do appreciate an object, maybe do a thankful spirit. Oh, art and music spirit. Okay, there we go. So we'll appreciate something, have a thankful spirit, and an art and music spirit. We're going to make that on every Saturday. And I have set up a museum day every Saturday except for New Year's Eve. Maybe at that point it'll be second nature. Grandma is welcoming Amanda and telling her that she has created a room for her. So I think Amanda is going to go upstairs and check out her room and maybe go ahead and just start drawing. Maybe she'll take a shower after her trip first so that perhaps she can become inspired. Grandma needs a shower as well just to stop being uncomfortable. And Amanda is taking her shower. I hope it helps her be thoughtful. She needs that in order to draw her shapes. She's more fine than thoughtful. Perhaps if she comes in here and plays with a toy, she'll become more inspired. Flea market is in town, but we live in Ciudad Enamorada, so not planning on going to that at the moment. If something pops up and has an A in it, I would say we should probably do that because this is the A generation, so we are looking for A things to be doing. The the noises they make while they're playing with the toys, it's really cute how involved the children are, all the imagination going on. And she has become inspired. So I'm going to have her come and draw some shapes, and then she can give that to her grandma. I think her grandma is going to absolutely love that. Grandma is feeling better now that she has had a shower and she's practicing her charisma. She's up to skill 1, would like to get to skill 2. Hopefully she can have some more friendly interactions with Amanda, but Amanda is over here doing what I told her not to do, which is making a mess, and this is one of the reasons that Grandma needs museum day. Amanda can't get to her desk. I guess I put it too close to the back, so she couldn't get to it. She couldn't use it. Maybe now she can see what it looks like with her drawing on her desk in her room. She's got some ideas of what she wants to draw. Needs to get a skill to level 2 for school. Right now, she's going to be a C student. She has not started her homework, so perhaps after she draws a picture or two, she'll do her homework. We'll just see how this goes. What is she drawing for her shapes? Could it be a butterfly or a house? Looks like a big red butterfly to me. I suppose Grandma's going to love that. She's also gaining some confidence, despite the fact that she has been orphaned. Let's finish that, so let's put it in her inventory and have her draw a vehicle. Maybe she's learned that Grandma really likes cars and she'd like to draw her a car, or she's thinking about how she took a trip in the plane to get there. So she's drawing Grandma the plane. Of course, she has to get glitter and glue everywhere because this is not just a drawing. This is an all-encompassing experience that she wants to show her Grandma. And despite the fact that she's been left alone from everything she knew, or she is very excited to be living with her grandma and meet her grandma since she had never met her before. And her grandma even put lots of aqua in her room, which has also made her very happy. But regardless of whatever vehicle this is, Grandma is going to love the drawing. And she has her skill up to level 2, so she can get her grade up to a level B now. Grandma has her charisma up, so Amanda's going to come find Grandma and hug her and give her a gift. Affection, give gift, friendly gift, shapes. Okay. Grandma's standing here patiently waiting for Amanda to get there. I love doing grandmothers and old elderly with a skirt, elderly women with a skirt and socks. She's like, Grandma, thank you for taking me in and for the art table. Here's a picture I drew just for you. It's a butterfly. And then I also want to give you this picture. It's the airplane I flew in on. You live in kind of an odd place, so this is the airplane. Oh, she's begging for new toys. We had to go out and find Grandma again. There, Grandma, there's the airplane I made. And she's getting more and more confident because Grandma does love the paintings or the drawings. So Grandma is going to display them right here. She's going to put them right here so that anybody who walks in can see it. Ah, I do see. That's an airplane. Looks like it's blowing up. Maybe she was trying to tell Grandma how her parents passed away, that they went on a plane too, and she was a little bit scared, but she's not anymore. After she finishes going to the bathroom, we'll let her do her homework. And I think Grandma needs friendly interactions. I think it would be very friendly if she helps Amanda with her homework. So let's see where Amanda goes to do her homework. Okay, she goes in here after going to the bathroom. So as soon as Grandma goes to the bathroom, she's going to come down and help Amanda do her homework. Just like that, Amanda is very focused. I don't think this is counting towards Myla's friendly interactions, but she is very confident because she's helping her granddaughter. She feels like she is a great teacher. Amanda wants something sugary because she's getting hungry. I think after this, I will have Grandma make them some dinner. It's getting to be about dinner time. And Amanda has completed her homework. It's lunch, but it's late lunch or dinner, so a meal that sometimes I call Linner. We'll have her serve a garden salad and hope that it's not bad. Meanwhile, Amanda, who is getting hungry, she can hang around downstairs and read a book. Let her read The First Unicorn while Grandma makes Linner. Grandma acquired the cooking skill. That's always a good skill to have. So Grandma is going to be, hey, I just wanted to let you know I've made this. It's an excellent quality salad. Actually, I won't have her call to mill. She came in there so Amanda could see her. So we will have Amanda grab a serving, and then sit. And hopefully, if I tell Grandma to come in here and sit, she'll just bring her salad and eat in here. It does look like that's what she's going to do. Good. And they can eat together at the table. And then Grandma can put away the salad. She still needs to have some friendly interactions, so brighten day. And ask about school. Ask how she's been doing in school before she arrived, if she likes it. Maybe give a life lesson on friendship. You need to go make some friends when you go to school. Give a question on, or give a lecture on responsibility. You need to be responsible while you're here. You can't be making messes. She is going to be strict because she is a grandmother. It's old-fashioned. So she wants her going to say, hey, I saw the mess in my room. We can't have you misbehaving. Right now, this is just a warning. I know you're going through a lot, but we are not going to be having this at this house. And Amanda's like, yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. I'm very frustrated. And after Myla cleans up, I'm going to have her go in here and practice writing. I don't think I want her to write a book until she's at least level 3 of the writing skill because they are pretty rough. Let's see. She needs to write for 1 hour while inspired and write 2 books. Maybe we have her take another shower to become inspired, like a thoughtful shower, and then practice writing. Hopefully, practicing writing will count towards that. For Amanda, she needs to come in here and she needs to play with a toy, and she's going to need to do that 3 times. So she's going to play with one of her superhero toys to start with. Myla is also going to hire a service. She's going to have a maid come every day just because I think she would want to keep it clean but not want to have to do it herself. And Myla has acquired the writing skill. Amanda is level 3 of creativity, which is great for her artistic prodigy. She has played with a toy. Let's play with another toy. Let's play with Chompy. Tower her needs. Okay. After playing with Chompy, we will have her go to the bathroom. Make sure that Chompy counts. I have had some trouble with the second toy counting, but it does seem to. Okay, Myla likes new age music, and she's going to play with one more toy. Let's play with the Triceratops again. Tara the Triceratops. Okay, and she's a Need Enough kid. She's been washing her hands. She did not play with Tara very long, but she is sleepy, so let her go ahead and go to bed at 9 o'clock at night. That's actually a reasonable time for a child's bedtime. How's Myla doing? She's listening to some music. She's feeling inspired. She's also getting a little tired. And she has written for 1 hour while inspired. Where is her writing skill? Just because I'm curious here. She's at level 2. So I'll let her get to level 3 and then I'll let her go to the bathroom and then come to bed. And Amanda is going to wake up. And when she does, she is going to be hungry. So we will have her come downstairs since she is hungry and have some cereal. She was going to get leftovers, but I don't think a salad sounds really good for breakfast. So yogurt. I suppose Grandma would probably more likely have yogurt than cereal around. Amanda has a loose tooth and it's making her uncomfortable. Let's see what we can do about that loose tooth. We could pull it out. We'll wiggle it. See if we have time to come up here and play with a toy. I think she has not played with her female action figure. So let's see if that will count for her towards her aspiration. Grandma's still sleeping. Nope, there we go. And now she's going to grade school. Grandma has gone to work and she is going to work hard. Amanda is going to make friends. So I think this is where I'm going to leave it for this episode. I am looking over the spreadsheet to see what maybe we've done. We are still working on the artistic prodigy aspiration. We have not been able to purchase any of the reward traits yet. We're still in grade school, and we have on the calendar to visit the art center in San Myshuno or museum every weekend with our grandma, but we have not yet done that. We've signed up for drama club, but we have not completed it. So far, our grandma is keeping every drawing, but we have to wait for that. We did create museum day on Saturday for the calendar, so I'm going to do that and then highlight and maybe put Saturday in a very dark aqua so that we can still see it to know that we've done it on Saturday. And I just want to thank you for watching this episode of the Alphabetacy Challenge Generation A, Episode 2. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you'll join me for the next episode. Have a great day. Bye.